What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23-1. And today, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't tell from the title alone, we're going to be discussing 60 Days In once again. And there ain't no video to go with this, so if you're here to watch a video and watch me react like I usually do, please press the back button and go watch something else. Because today we're just going to be talking about how damn cringe that show was last night or the night before, whenever they played it. It was the reunion for season 6, all right? This is when the participants that went in undercover get to see playback videos of some of their most highlighted moments. One of them even made 60 Days In history, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I gotta say this episode, the reunion, was probably by far one of the funniest things I have seen on Earth. And man, boy, did they do them participants dirty. Boy, they did them dirty. And I'm gonna get into that. And also, I got a big update on Grizzy, man. It's gonna make y'all laugh y'all's asses off. Please stay tuned till the end. Now, if you are new to this channel, we talk about all things prison and crime related. And if you are here for, your traditional review of 60 Days In, I got a whole playlist with videos pertaining to that. So go check it out, 60 Days In playlist on my channel, along with over 100 interviews of people that have done time in some of the most dangerous prisons in the country. And I strongly recommend you go watch the full episode before you watch this. All right, I'll leave links pinned in the comment section description of the video for you to go watch free of charge. Man, I really don't know where to begin. Okay, let's. There's only two guys that really made the reunion super uncomfortable for me to watch. Okay, I'm an entertainer, of course. I'm a YouTuber and I make content, and it's just what it is. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but unfortunately, I guess in the entertainment business, a lot of feelings get hurt. That's why I don't like to do entertainment deals. Okay, I've had a lot of people ask me to come on to shows on national television. Believe it or not, No Death turned that shit down. Look, when you go into the entertainment business, you're like, oh yeah, I'm ready to be on this reality show. Yeah, it sounds good, make a little money or something. I'm not saying 60 Days. I'm just saying any kind of reality show, all right? Any kind of entertainment. They'll probably ask you to sign some papers, and those papers pretty much mean anything and everything they record or anything that you do on the show is usable. It's usable. It doesn't matter if it makes you look like a punk or not. So always remember that. They will use anything for entertainment. And this episode was crazy because they sat everyone down. Okay, the reunion at the end of season 6, they sit everyone, or every season, they sit everyone down, all the participants that went in undercover. They sit there in this room and they kind of react to their own clips. And the whole nation gets to see it as well. And out of all the clips for some of these individuals, they picked the worst ones you could possibly find. But really, there wasn't too many clips to share because 2 of these guys dipped out within... we're going to talk about it. The first person on the list is Matt. Matt, he looks like a strong, respectful individual, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Having grown up in a suburban military family and served in the Marine Corps for 4 years, Matt is tough on crime and loves a good mission. He loves it. Since season 1, this 60 Days In super fan, Matt has imagined himself going into jail undercover and has even dreamt about scenarios on how he's gonna blend in. Damn, dude's dreaming. He's dreaming about it. He's definitely dreaming because he ain't gonna make none of it happen. He has dreamed of strategies for blending in with the inmate population. He's prepared for older, seasoned inmates to ruffle him up. But he's confident he'll stand his ground and embrace his fresh meat status. I see... A&E, man, just the damn description alone, okay? They know what they're doing. Who writes shit like that? Fresh meat status. Come on, quotation marks. They know what they're doing, boy. I'll tell you what. Matt believes the criminals are often glorified on TV and says that breaking the law is a choice with consequences. Although he's never been to jail, Matt is confident his experience in the Marine Corps will be an asset, as it has been for past Marines in the program. Okay, this dude's a Marine. Marines are supposed to be tough. You go to Paris Island or whatever boot camp you go to. My brother was a Marine, or he is a Marine. He passed away, but Once a Marine, always a Marine, correct? My mama still flies the Marine flag in her backyard. But let's get a couple things straight, man. You can be a Marine, you can pass the boot camp program, but it doesn't make you tough. It doesn't make you tough, just like prison. I tell people this all the time. You know, if you're scared about going to prison or something, you really should be, okay? But there is a lot of weak-ass individuals making it in there. They're making it, you know? Whether they got picked on and beat up a lot in the beginning, it doesn't matter. They hardened up and they probably are living life peacefully in prison at the moment. But yeah, some guys, they constantly get picked on, extorted, and maybe even getting their cheeks taken. It is what it is. It's lockup. But at the same time, you know, there's plenty of weak individuals in there just living, you know, making it work, and they get out and everything is perfectly fine. They move on with their life. But they did Matt dirty, okay? You know, this is the entertainment business now, all right? They sat him down to watch the video clip of him hitting the emergency sign. It means that they're scared for their life and they're ready to get the hell out the program. They're terrified, you know, even down to the point of crying. You know, I don't mean to put you down any more than what the show already did. I'm sorry that you had to sit there in front of all of your peers and the nation watch you react to your own pathetic clip of crying in jail before you even seen any action at all. A grown-ass man crying right there in front of millions of people. There's no way in hell I would ever allow national television to see me cry and give up in a petty-ass jail block. And then he said after he watches his whole clip of him crying and all this stuff, he's looking at the clip and then he turns to the host and says, "Damn." How can a Marine quit that quick, man? Me, if I was a Marine, I'd be like, there's no way in hell I am quitting this program. I cannot let my Marine comrades down. Okay, I am there for the whole bunch. That's what would have been going through my mind, but this guy didn't give two shits. He quit. I just don't get it, man. Jacob has worked as a corrections officer at a Supermax prison. Supermax. Okay, Supermax meaning that's pretty much like 23 and 1. All right, these dudes don't get out their cells. Worked at a Supermax prison for the past 6 years and patrolled the facility's most dangerous pod where an officer was nearly killed by inmates. Okay, yeah, I'm sure he probably seen something like that in his time, but at the same time, it's a Supermax. You ain't gonna see too much shit jumping around. What they're gonna see in a Supermax prison as a correctional officer is probably gonna be cell extractions. That might be probably, you know, the most dangerous thing that they're gonna have to do. Or just transporting them from the shower to their cell. It could be dangerous, I guess, if they don't cuff them up right or they're hiding a knife or something, but they're in a Supermax. There ain't too much movement going on at all, so I can almost guarantee old Jacob ain't seen too much of shit in that prison. He is a play-by-the-rules corrections officer who believes policies are meant to keep officers and inmates safe. Though Jacob finds his job rewarding and believes that he is a positive role model to inmates, he is disheartened by the corruption and complacency of his fellow officers. Jacob is eager to observe how the officers in Etowah County Detention Center interact with each other and the inmates. He wants to expose the corruption and help create a safer environment within the facility. He set a record in 60 days in history for probably leaving the program just as fast as he got there. And booking, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone that doesn't know, is the first area of the jail they take you. You get, you know, they ask you certain questions, might give you a TB shot and some more shit, and then you'll go into population. But booking is the first step. There's nothing really going on there, but at the same time, booking can be very scary. It can be scary to the untrained. Right before he went into booking, this dude literally had the nerve to say, they're gonna have to put a shank to my body for me to quit. A shank to the body? I don't think so, little tiger. Your ass, all it took was for them to take your socks off and your ass was ready to go. He literally is in there just to take off his shoes and for them to pat him down, and he goes into the holding cell. Okay? And There's just a couple people in the holding cell, and within this holding cell, just within, I'd say, an hour or two of going into booking, gives up. He uses the emergency sign immediately. And, the crazy thing about it is he has to sit in this reunion room with everybody, all the other participants surrounding him, and he has to watch him give up all over again. He has to watch that hideous, cringeworthy giving up in booking, the softest shit I've ever seen in my life. But I strongly recommend, ladies and gentlemen, you go watch this reunion. It was hilarious to me. Watch it for one. Actually, you know what? You need to watch it for two reasons. First, Dennis's whack ass turtleneck. You gotta see that bullshit. You gotta see that damn turtleneck in action, man. That shit's crazy, man. Turtlenecks are gone, man. I just wanted to take some scissors and cut the turtleneck off, man, and just leave it like a regular ripped up collar. That would have looked better. But also, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta go see Tony's reactions to some of these punk dudes quitting so damn fast, man. Jesus, I don't mean to call you a punk, but, you acted like one, How the hell can you leave jail in booking? Oh, and like I said, booking can be very scary to some people. When you go into booking, you're gonna hear some of the most craziest things, man. You're gonna see people banging their head on the cell door, crying, I can't do jail. And then you'll hear someone say, I'll be waiting for you to make sure you do it. And then you'll hear someone scream, I'll be waiting for you, baby girl. And he ain't no girl. He ain't no girl at all, but he's gonna be one maybe when he steps in that cell block. You're gonna see some crazy things. You'll see people say, yeah, man, they're robbing people all over the place up there, man. People are trying to do this and that, and they're screaming. You're gonna hear people screaming like wild animals. You think a damn dog rescue building where they're all barking in the kennels is kind of animalistic. They're all barking and they're in the cages. It's the same thing for booking, but with human beings. You might see some naked bodies here and there. You see might see some people jumping off of things and landing on their head in the cell, just to do it. Screaming, saying they're gonna harm themselves, seeing people in the buck chair. If you were to go into jail for the first time and one of the first things you see is someone get slapped into the buck chair, you're going, oh shit, man. This shit's real. They put you in this chair like this, they put a mask over your face so you can't spit. You're like, looking crazy like a maniac, man. They got them in there like Silence of the Lambs or some shit. Booking can be damn scary, y'all. The only thing that keeps your composure is those nurses. Like, nurse, please save me. But anyways, I do apologize if you were expecting a video clip. Like I said, there wasn't really much to watch. I had to talk about this, though. Now let me get into something else. Grizzy, ladies and gentlemen. Big update on Grizzy. We're hoping that he comes home. It turns out Virginia did sign the bill on the 22nd, I guess, or passed the bill to release 2,000 DOC inmates. So we're hoping that he's on the list. But anyways, Grizzy told me some stuff about what he does every day. He goes, I'm programming, dog. I said, programming? The hell you mean programming? He's in a prison, low-level prison. It's a program. It's called, I think, detention diversion, all right? And it's just like, a programming prison, meaning you're going to follow the program or you're going to get kicked out of the program and you're going to have to do real prison time, serious prison time. But he's already been to prison twice, just like me. I fought tooth and nail in that courtroom with that judge to give him this program. They wanted to send him back to the penitentiary. But like I said, I took the stand and I was like, man, I know this guy more than anybody. Give him a program once in his damn life, because he's in there for a damn weed charge, in a dirty urine. So anyways, he got the program and now he is the program leader. He calls me, he says, bro, I'm running everything. I'm the program president. And then he screams to his friend. He screams to his friend. He says, hey, yo, Moolah. His name was Moolah. He goes, hey, Moolah, what's my job title again? His title is the Senior Motivational Coordinator. So he has to stand there every morning in front of all of the inmates, the major, the lieutenant, the counselors, and some POs every morning, probation officers. every single morning stand up and talk to the masses, okay? The 200 inmates that are in that facility all sit there and listen to the senior coordinator, Grizzy. Can you picture that? You know, I never in a million years pictured that shit, but check out that. That's not it. He wakes up, he goes in front of all these people and he says, what does he say? He says, he starts it off with, "Good morning, community." And they say, "Good morning, coordinator." And he goes on to read them quotes for the day. All right, he reads them quotes before they get their day started with the program, and he says his favorite quotes to read are Snoop Dogg quotes. He said, well, man, this shit gets crazier. He said the other day for 420, you know it's 420 just the other day. I said, man, I know you had a funny speech for 420. He said he brought out a Snoop Dogg quote, and it started off with, "Sharon is Karen. Sharon is Karen." And he said the lieutenant pulled him aside and said, "Man, look, you got to tighten this damn speech shit up. We're going to have to give your job to someone else." He said, all right. You know, it's 420, man. We had to liven up the bunch a bit. And, you know, when Grizzy gets out, I'm going to have to work hard for him, man. I might need y'all's help, all right? He has a trailer. He owned a trailer before he went in, and he tried to keep it going until he got out. But fortunately, he just lost his trailer, you know, and his baby mom's is locked up as well. So when he gets out, man, I'm going to try to rebuild his life better than he's ever had it. And I might need y'all's help, man. You know, I know a lot of people don't like to help, but I know a lot of people do. And Grizzy's a good guy. And he's going to be bringing much more content to this channel. You know, I had him on the show on a regular basis before he went in. But I'm going to try to get him a place somewhere close to me so I can keep a good eye out on him, man. I can't afford him going back to the hood. Especially a couple cities. I know that if he goes to these cities, he's gonna get caught up in the mix. I know Grizzy. But everybody say prayers to him. Say prayers to Dennis's turtleneck. I'm sure he's burning it right now after seeing this episode. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description of the video. Add me up on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Go buy yourself some Lockdown 23-in-1 merchandise, man. People have been buying them things like hotcakes, boy. I can't believe it. Stepping y'all's game up, ain't you? You're going to be stepping your game up when you walk in the party wearing a 23-in-1 shirt. They're going to be like, oh, shit, dog. You watch that real shit, too?